Hi, I'm Jenny from The Plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to...
So these wooden frames here were on the plot when I arrived. I'll put a picture in to show you if I can find it. I didn't really know what they were for, but I decided, because there were 4 of them, so I decided to split them into 2 and create some little raised beds for my cosmos, which, although they're really dead now, I mean they are ex-cosmos, they looked beautiful in the summer. And this has been my no-dig experiment. Now, if you've not heard of no-dig, or if you're interested in trying it yourself, don't listen to anything I have to say. Go and look up Charles Dowding, because he is the king of no-dig. And he will tell you everything you need to know about it. But the theory, as I understand it, is that when you dig the soil, you are disturbing all the microorganisms in it and releasing carbon, and any weed seeds that have been dormant underground get turned up towards the light, and then they germinate and grow. And the theory is that if you don't disturb the soil, if you just leave it and keep adding organic material on top of it, like cardboard and compost, then you end up with less weeds and stronger plants. Now, I love the idea of this, but when I first got the plot, I couldn't afford to cover my entire plot with tons and tons of compost. So I just thought I'd try it in these beds and see how I get on. So what I did was I literally stuck those frames on the ground. I didn't dig, I didn't weed, there's grass under there, there's thistles, there's all sorts. I just popped them on the ground. I lined them with 2 layers of cardboard and watered it, and then I filled them with compost and planted my cosmos. And they did really well. A few weeds came through, but not that many. It was quite easy to keep on top of. The thistles didn't care about the cardboard, they just came up anyway, but I just kept pulling them out. Interestingly though, the couch grass, although it's growing round the edges, it doesn't seem to be coming up through the layers that I put down. So, interesting. Do I have enough cardboard to cover my entire plot? We'll see. Anyway, today I'm going to take the cosmos out because they are decidedly dead. I'm not going to disturb the soil, so I'm not going to pull them out. I'm just going to chop them at soil level, leave the roots in there, put the dead plants on the compost heap, and we'll see what happens next. It's all well and good me saying I'm going to cut these cosmos plants, but they're so big and thick, I think I'm going to have to pull them up. And I can't even do that because they've rooted through the cardboard. And so putting them up is going to mean pulling the whole thing out. is cover these beds with cardboard and water it. And then in the spring, I'll top it up with fresh compost and plant into it again. I'll probably do cosmos again because I have the seeds and they're easy to grow. If you can think of any other flowers that are easy to grow that might give me a bit more variety, then let me know. So, we come to the green manure question. I feel like I've been banging on about green manure for weeks and weeks. This was the first bed that we planted it in, and it literally did nothing. And it seems to be the same wherever I put it. So I'm beginning to think that I'm throwing down all this lovely seed that's not that cheap, and it's being a bit of a buffet for the birds and possibly the rats. Lovely. So that could be why it's not growing. Now, my instinct, and just to remind you, my instinct is often not correct. My instinct is to have another go, to give this bed a bit of a rake, sow the green manure again, and then cover it to try and protect it from the birds until it germinates. That's my instinct. It could be dead wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing the right thing. I'm just going to do it on this one bed as an experiment, and if it works, I'll do it elsewhere. So the green manure seeds that I've got is this, the autumn-winter mix, and it says you can sow it throughout the winter up until January, so it should be okay to sow now. It's a mixture of crimson clover, broadleaf clover, ryegrass and mustard, white mustard. So, I mean, it sounds pretty good. It says if the soil is not too cold and wet. It's not too cold at the moment, but it's fairly wet. Do you think that will just make it rot? Well, I can only try, can't I? This is a recurring theme. I try things, they don't work. And well, look, I promise you, if this doesn't work on this bed, I will shut up about bleeping green manure. That's it from me for today. Sun's gone in, I'm going home. Let me know what you think of no dig versus dig. Are you a digger? Are you a no digger? And have I done the right thing with the green bleeping manure? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.